girl Jay, the High Priestess, back at it again with the general tarot reading for Aquarius, Sun, Moon, and Rising for Libra season 2023. Happy autumnal equinox. Welcome to cuffing season 2023. I decided to wear my, I made this shirt, me and an ex. I have like so many exes that I make, like, have made beautiful things with. And that's something that came through for you. When I leaned into your energy, I just went through my phone and deleted like years, like the text messages, photos, shit from like 3 years ago. So I feel like you're, in a place where you're fucking detaching, or you're getting back to, it's almost like the purge before this swell of emotion comes in. You're getting ready to get Pluto again in January. And I feel like you're preparing for it. This is like the preparation is starting now. And there's something about you like getting back to yourself, 111 on the clock, getting back to your normal, like weird alien detached self and beaming the fuck up and out of these people's bullshit. So I feel like if it's not serving you, cut it, let it go. Cut it. Your price is way too high. You got to cut it. There's something, I just feel like, God, I'm obsessed with my hair right now. Anyway, I just feel like there is something really profound about you getting this like access to your innate, like your natural ability, like that objectivity that you guys have. The way that they always tell you, like, Aquarians are cold and sterile and detached and all this stuff. And I feel like you're actually leaning into that. And if not, you should be, so that you can make the cuts that are needed, because when you start to get Pluto again, you about to be, these feelings about to be hitting in a way that they haven't hit. And I just feel like you need to have room. You need to have space. So 2:22 on the clock, there's mastery that wants to be established. So hydrate, light it if you got it. As we create a safe space for my benevolent ancestors, Mother God, Father God, Mother Earth, thanking you for the most useful, helpful, and divinely aligned messages for Aquarius, Sun, Moon, and Rising for Libra season 2023. Be sure to check out your Sun, Moon, and Rising, y'all. Patreon gets everything first, though. Patreon.com/JustJEverything. You like weird shit? Come join my cult. I love you. We having a good time. For free shit, check out my Instagram at JustJ_everything, TikTok at JustJEverything, and for other dope shit that I do, my website, JustJEverything.com. If you want to book a reading, you absolutely can go book on and schedule on the website, or you can just shoot me a DM. Now, it feels like cut, dry, let's go get to it. And like we're back in an air season, so you know exactly what to do with this energy. You know what I mean? There is just this forward motion that I feel like becomes really easy for you guys to like ride the wave, ride the breeze, you know? And I love that for you guys. So let's get into it. I'm almost like, I'm grateful. Like, I feel grateful for your energy. It's like whatever I just leaned into with y'all, help me just let go of like dead weight. Text messages, pictures, things that I've been holding on to, stuff that, because I'm almost a Taurus, I have like Venus in Taurus, and my Libra rising is just like, Libra was once Scorpio at, you know, there was no Libra at one point. I feel like I can hold on to data and information and things just like all for the sake of, if this ever comes back around, I'm gonna have a receipt. You know what I mean? There's something about like, do you need to hold on to that receipt? Do you need to be right? Do you need to have access to this? Or there could be people bringing that kind of energy to you. Either way, we beaming the fuck up. I love this shirt. It's like this, and then it has these hearts. I'm wearing this backwards. This is actually the back of the shirt, but I just needed you to see. I needed you to see. Taking the blindfold off. All right. So let's get to it. For Aquarius, Sun, Moon, and Rising for Libra season 2023. Slow your roll. First card out to be clarified on the selenite throne is the Knight of Wands reversed. And it's funny, Capricorn got the King of Wands as their first card, and you got the Knight. So I feel like with the Knight of Wands reversed, there could just be something about you being motivated by anger, or like what's going on with your connection to your courage, to your bravery. Are you not feeling as adventurous as you once did? With the Knight of Wands reversed, there also may be someone who's like, this could be like clarifying like what's going on with anger. There may be somebody with Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius placements that is like in and out of your life, or you're in and out of their lives. There could just be something that you want to pursue but you're not pursuing, something that requires a courage, a bravery that you are not accustomed to maybe. Or this could be you having to shoot your shot in some sort of way. Also, I feel like for some of you, your sex drive or your libido is not where it used to be. You may have to reject some people. I also feel like Aquarius, you may be acting out of anger, or someone around you may be acting out of anger in some sort of way. And I feel like you just need to make sure that your anger is properly placed. That you're not letting your anger at Sally bleed out in your conversations with Betty. You know what I mean? There's something about like going in the wrong direction, going too fast, doing this thing where you have to go back and apologize. You have to go back and like right or wrong in some sort of way. I feel like in Libra season, it's really important to find your footing. It's time to really make sure that you are more intentional about the direction that you're going. And like, do you understand, if you keep doing what you're doing, is this going to get you to where you want to go? Your actions are speaking really loudly this season. I feel like other people's actions are speaking really loudly. There also may be somebody here that's here for a good time, not a long time. Someone that's in and out of your life. Somebody that you're just connecting with on like a physical level, or just want something sexual or physical from you. You may be noticing like, why is your passion waning? Are you not interested in this thing anymore? Are you not interested in that person anymore? Are you not interested in that project anymore? What's going on with like your passion, your drive, your motivation? Really, a lot of it is that both your ruling planets are retrograde. And so there is this like forced slowdown that's been happening. You're really, I feel like part of you is chomping at the bit to like get back out there and adventure and travel and do all the things. But the other half of you is fucking exhausted or tired, or you're not into this the way that you used to be, or you're not into this person or this thing. And with it being a night, I just feel like there's a lot of like what's going on with your freedom? Do you not feel like you can move freely about the cabin? Do you want to move? Do you want to stay in the same place? Are you trying to get away from something or somebody? It's just time to be real honest. My hand's like getting numb, like going, like what? These cards don't want to talk. You may be not wanting to talk. The Four of Swords. So the Knight of Wands reversed and the Four of Swords. And I feel like, yep, slow your roll, get quiet, get steady. Because there is this new foundation in the realm of your mind that's being established. I feel like your ruling planet, Saturn, being retrograde in Pisces, it's going to force you to have some sort of spiritual awakening. I feel like there's definitely stuff going on with like downloads, information that are coming in I'm just going to get all the cards. Wow. It's going to get all the cards out. Illusions are being broken. Things are not as they seem. I feel like. Final card. All right. Did not expect this. It's so funny. I just had this urge to like start all over, to just like delete this. So you may be doing that. There could be just like, you know what? Fuck this. You know, or like, I don't feel like doing this right now. Or, you know, there could just be conflictual energy, combative energy around you possibly. Knight of Wands reversed, Four of Swords, and then we have the Moon reversed at the center of the reading. So I just feel like your relationship to your subconscious mind is changing. Your relationship to dreams, 1101. I feel like you're going to start to, I just heard the quickening. There's like a quickening of your mind, of your subconscious mind. And it's funny because I said the King of Wands earlier, and this is the Pisces card. So some of you may be fucking around with a Pisces. There may be somebody, Pisces, Cancer, Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius. Three court cards out, excuse me. So I feel like, you know, as per usual, y'all got a lot of cooks in the kitchen, or there just may be a lot of friends or a lot of social interaction. And I just feel like you're starting to see that, like, maybe these people that are around you don't have a great clear picture of who you are or what you are. Maybe you don't have a clear picture of what you are, where you want to go, or what you want to harness your energy into. But with the Knight of Wands reverse coming out, and then the King of Wands, I feel like there may be somebody with Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius placements that's growing in importance to you. Someone that dropped the ball previously and now is coming back new and improved in some sort of way. Or you dropped the ball. I say a lot of you, but flip it. So you may have dropped the ball and now you're entering in somebody's life, like you're showing up. Some of you, you don't have the clear. I also feel like people are seeing through you. You're seeing through people. You're seeing through the illusions. Like there is no more willful blindness. No more like the rose-colored glasses have fucking fallen off in some sort of way. And I just feel like there's this initial stages of an idea. There's someone new. I feel disconnected to this. Like this is like, okay, back to fucking normal Aquarian readings. Y'all know that I kind of struggle. Like if there's any sign that I struggle to read for, it's Aquarius. Because of the vastness of it all. It's just kind of fucking out there. And it makes me feel like I'm grasping at straws. I feel exhausted in doing this. I feel like maybe there's something that you're feeling that is draining you or is feeling like exhaustive for you. And I don't want to like slather this reading with with that energy. So maybe it's time to figure out when to like put something down, when to come back to it. When is like, are you doing things and your heart's not in them? Are you doing things and like the passion isn't there? With the Moon reversed, I also feel like what's going on with your mom? Is your mom dating somebody new, or do you not like that person? Is your mom married to somebody that you dislike? I just feel like whatever lies or jealousy or illusions have been present in your life that you weren't aware of are coming to light. So there's been stuff that was done in the dark that's now coming to light, and I feel like you guys are now ready to move forward. I'm not going to force this. I'm going to come back. I'm going to come back with fresh energy because I feel annoyed with this right now. And I feel like that's something like know when to hold them, know when to fold them. Know when if you can't separate your energy, if you can't, like if you don't have nothing nice to say, don't say anything at all. Okay, thanks. Love you. I'll be back. All right, Aquarius. I chilled. I rested. I went to sleep. It's a brand new day. I got my shit together. And this reading is still a little bit of a mess. I love you. But first thing out being the Knight of Wands reversed. You may be feeling really reckless, like ready to like win at any cost. Or if it's not you, there may be someone around you that's being really aggressive. But I'm just letting you know, you reap what you sow. And if other people are fucking with you, they will be fucked with. If you lie, you'll be lied to. If you cheat, you'll be cheated. You know what I mean? And so with the Knight of Wands reversed, I just feel like are you being spoiled? Are you spoiling someone around you? It's really feeling like you need to check your temper. Check yourself before you wreck yourself. Also, you guys are about to get Pluto. Pluto rules Scorpio, and Scorpio is known for revenge. They're known for being like vengeful. They're known for plotting on a bitch. 111. And I would highly suggest you not lean into that energy. I would definitely suggest choosing peace, calm, quiet, being reserved, using your mind, doing what you can to be really analytical, to use your words, be just, be fair, have fortitude, do what you can to rise above the bullshit. You will need to take the high road in Libra season. And there may be issues moving on. Some of you may be having a really hard time moving on from something, moving on from someone, moving on from something that has been felt like a betrayal or felt like a transgression against you in some sort of way. And with the moon reverse at the center of the reading, it's time to really evaluate which ways are you ignoring your intuition. Are you ignoring your emotions? Are you ignoring your feelings? The answer is yes. You've done that for way too long. You're kind of known for it in a certain way. And I just feel like you need to be prepared to feel, because you getting Pluto for the next 20 years is going to put you in a position where you're feeling all your feelings. And I just feel like you're looking at life through a very, very different lens than you had before. I feel like emotions are building up and there is no release for these emotions, which is why you could be tempted to be really reckless or aggressive or, you know, foolhardy in some sort of way. And with the Knight of Wands reverse evolving into the King of Wands, I just feel like by way of meditation, stillness, quiet, prayer, relaxation, not ignoring the truth, you being like completely fucking honest about what you're going through is going to put you in a position where you absolutely can start over again. I just saw 333. You're co-creating. I feel like some of you have been like humbled or are being humbled or being like taken down a peg in some sort of way, possibly. But with the moon reversed, I feel like you need to be trusting in your originality. Don't even take advice from me. Don't be taking advice from anybody. It's time for you to get in tune with your moral compass so you can really make decisions for yourself. You know, the moon reverse plus the King of Wands says that there's a lot of emotion, there's a lot of intuition, there are spiritual gifts that are being denied in some sort of way. And you're needing help moving on. What are you holding on to? What are you clinging to? What needs to be released? Because with the Page of Wands as the final card, I just feel like you are in the initial stages of starting over. There are really powerful truths that need to be spoken, that you're speaking or they're being spoken to you. 4:44 on the clock, and the new ideas, the new words are laying a brand new foundation for you. I feel like there's new messages, new ideas, new information. There may be somebody around you that's a smarty pants or being like snobby or condescending in some sort of way. This may be a child. There also could be arguments over like, that's not my kid. Yes, it is. Or blah, blah, blah. I don't know. There could just be some, or that was my idea. How did you steal this idea? Or I did this. I worked on this. There could be someone with like, that's a student around you, but ultimately in Libra season, you're going to get the opportunity to think more objectively and think calmly, be like swift on your feet, making right decisions quickly in some sort of way. And I just feel like you need to be weighing the pros and cons. Some of you are weighing the pros and cons. Do I stay in this relationship? Do I leave? Do I stay at this job? Do I leave? Do I tell my mom? Do I not? Do I call this person out or do I not? I just feel like there's options being weighed, and it's just like, what are you initiating? What are you beginning? This feels like a new life, a new you, a new version of you. And there may be just some like minor power plays going on. I feel like there could be like secrets around authority, secrets around a boss, secrets around a coach or a professor or someone who's in a place of authority. You may be thinking about saying something to somebody or popping off, but you just need to make sure that you rise above, you know, through reason and detached observation and like objective or critical thinking. Like, you can come up with solutions to problems. You know, there is something here about mediation as well. But I just feel like there's opportunities for you to be petty, and you are possibly leaning into them. And bottom of the deck says, I would suggest you retreat. The star in his lantern is indicative of your card, the star card, which is an Aquarius card. And I feel like you are needing to be alone so you can find yourself, you can find your light, you can find this new core self that is waiting to be discovered inside of you. It feels like there's this seed inside of you waiting to crack. And for some of you, this could be like a seed as in pregnancy. I'm not seeing necessarily pregnancy card, but there is like childish energy here. And I just feel like whatever comes your way, Aquarius, use your words, communicate effectively, say what needs to be said, be patient, be fair, be honest, be direct. There's new, fresh energy that's blowing in, and I just feel like you need to be at attention. You don't need to be scattered and reckless and all over the place, and you need to be here, like tuned in, tapped in, turned on. However Esther Hicks says it. And I just feel like the divine is really trying to like renew you. This feels like being reborn. There is some sort of like, I don't know, I just want to say like precocious kind of energy. I feel like a new you is emerging, and that makes sense because you're getting ready to receive a planet that hasn't been in your sign since the 1700s. Outside of this like retrograde, like it hasn't transited Aquarius since the 1700s, since the American Revolution. And I feel like you got a whole revolution brewing inside of you. So let's get into it. I'll see you over on Patreon. Patreon.com/JustJEverything.
For the full version of the video, go to Patreon.